Hello, good morning. I am Clenneth Cutad,
And I'm Adrian Hardi.
and today we are going to solve a mathematical equation that we form as a group.
So this is our problem. Y equals log e power of 2x plus e power of negative 5x over sine 2x minus sine over power of x. This problem is the quotient rule of differentiation. We need to identify the u, v, and u prime and v prime. Prime are differentiation of u and v prime. So we are going to identify the u and v. U is in the numerator and v is the denominator, which is u is log e power of 2x plus e power of negative 5x, and v is equals sine over 2x minus sine over sine minus sine power of x. So now we will differentiate first the u, but first let's rewrite the log from 2x log e plus e to the power of 5x, and then we can represent both of these differentiation. We can represent a plus b. First, let's differentiate a first, which is 2x log e, and we know that this a is the product rule, which is uv equals uv prime and v plus vu prime. We know that u is equals to 2x and v equals log ex, and to get the derivative of 2x log e, we can get 2x, substitute to u, and v prime is log e. Since it has no x, so it will become 0, plus v, which is log e, times u prime, which is 2x, but we will differentiate, it will become 2, and then the final answer will be a2 log e. And now we will proceed to the next differentiation. The b is e power of negative 5x, and the rule is eu, derivative of eu equals eu times u prime. This is the exponential differentiation. And now we can represent u as negative 5x and u prime is negative 5, and we can follow the formula is e power of negative 5x times negative 5, and move the constant to the front. It's the whole thing differentiation is negative 5 times e to the power of 5x, and then combine a plus b. We got a which is a is 2 log e, and b equals to negative 5 over negative 5x, which is the final u prime is 2 log e minus 5 to the negative power of 5x. So now we will differentiate the v as we finished the u prime a while ago, and now we have trigonometric here and difference quotient rule. So the formula of it is there, and then we can follow it. And the first differentiation of a is 2 cos 2x, and the differentiation of b, which we represent, is ex cos angle ex, and then combine a plus b is equals to 2 cos 2x minus ex cos angle of ex, and then recall all the parts of the quotient rule. We have already the u, the v prime, u prime, v, and v squared, which is 2x log e plus e over 5x, that's u, and u prime is 2 log e minus 5e to the power of negative 5x, and v equals sin 2x minus sin over power of x. V prime is 2 cos 2x minus e to the power of x cos angle e of power of x, and v squared is just square of the v.
As Clenneth has explained the rest, how to get v, u, and u prime, v prime, I'll be rewriting the whole thing back into the quotient rule. This is the quotient rule, as Clenneth has already mentioned. So just put all the v, u primes, the u's, the v primes, everything back into the quotient rule, the formula. You end up with this, but it doesn't stop here. You still have to expand this and this, which will result in this extremely long equation. Just take everything, and you may have to pause the video just to look at the whole thing. You could come here. This is the whole equation. No, there's actually still one more here. This is v squared. Don't touch v squared. Don't expand it at all. And it still hasn't stopped here. You can leave it like this, but you lose marks in examinations. you still have to take this negative into account. That means multiply inside, which will end up with this. If you're wondering how I got this from this one, remember that 5 sine 2x e negative 5x, you put it as a fraction, which will end up with a positive, you put it underneath. So this is the whole answer. Take everything in, 5 sine 2x e, and that's just about it. It's long, it's not that hard, but it's confusing.